Alright. Back for part 2. Now, for those of you who didn't watch part 1, I just got fucked up by something weird. Alright. I should probably document this for, you know, evidence. Yes, let's focus on the dead guy's guts, man. That's brilliant. Now, I'd be asking, what's with the decapitations? But then I'm like, well, of course they're going to be decapitated. It's a mental asylum. You're studying, you know, the brain. Am I leaving those footprints behind? No, it's not. Alright. But this guy still has his head. Proclaim the gospel. I'm not gonna lie, this does kind of remind me of, Condemned. I don't mean that. What's that? No, I don't mean that in a bad way. Whoa, he is alive. I'm already beat all to hell, picking broken glass out of my scalp, a couple cracked ribs. Nearly killed by a deformed giant that looks like someone tried to fuck-start his head with a cheese grater. That's a pretty good description of what it was. He throws me through a wall and knocks me unconscious. I wake up in some doughy old man with a face like an alcoholic kitty fiddler and a homemade priest outfit calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for. There are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them for my benefit. Is that a hand in the toilet? Attention, Ben, you know better than
that. Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're some people. We're just so sick.
Dear Sirs, it must be MST3K. The full report pending, no immediate corporate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corporation. The profit potential of Project Walrider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation if evidence is correctly managed. Impossible. Project Walrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal action vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectfully, Helen Brands. Oh shit, not what I want to do. Oh well. Oh. I was like, wait a minute, that was the guy in the wheelchair. How is he there? No, he's not there, okay. Whew. Guess we're gonna go down here. Blood puddle leads to. Or not. And that door is blocked. Come on, get with the program. Just slip on his corpse. Ah, here's a room I haven't been to before. Might lead me to where I need to go. Therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilation. Restraints had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Extensive dermal eruptions are as consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experiences with tuatara lizards, their parietal eyes. Sorry, I can't read. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. In continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. I wonder if that was the guy I saw earlier, the one who threw me. broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. I hope they stay that way. Paying attention. Not paying attention. Definitely not paying attention. Okay. Thank God somebody's dead. That's a weird thing to say after seeing a dead body. I knew that was going to happen. Mild heart attack later. Holy shit. Why do I need to know that? Now? Oh, shit. Oh, thank God he went in the wrong one. Big fucking guy. Big fucker is stalking me. Found a patient file for Chris Walker, ex-military police, several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of the blood in this place is on his hands, but not all of it. Whew. MK Ultra program. On Wednesday, 10th February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work has continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awake Miss Jackson, now in deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She must be nasty. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awake and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awakened state to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Alright, I'm going to stop this one right here. I will see you guys later.